which closes, or tends to close this meeting, although we've got another day tomorrow. The Bowerman Mile. So not a 1500 for the men, it's a mile race. And we are really, genuinely looking forward to this. Quality everywhere. Loads of men who are in great form. No Josh Kerr, the world champion, US-based British athlete who beat Jacob Ingebrigtsen in the World Championship final. Deja vu, if you like, after Ingebrigtsen has lost on this track here to another Brit, Jake Whiteman. But Ingebrigtsen is here and is in incredible form. And I think we could be heading for something special here. So the last three to be introduced. Kipsang of Kenya, who will be hoping that he can reproduce his quick running. Just missed out on a medal at the World Championships, as indeed did Yared Nuguse. Had high hopes, the Americans, that he could chase Ingebrigtsen and others home. He was thereabouts. He's a lovely character, nice unassuming young man. Colorado-based and originally from Kentucky. Well, they're all going to be trying to hang on to this man. In the press conference yesterday, Nuguse and Cole Hocker were asked if they could get Alan Webb's American record, and Ingebrigtsen just said, guys, I'll be your pacemaker, hang on to me. He is that confident, and he has every right to be. A new world record at 2,000 meters, which was just incredible the other night. And that, I think, has given him the sense that could he go for this mile world record here? He's played it down a little bit, but I chatted to him yesterday, and I think others are suggesting that the pace he's asked for here means that he has Hisham El Garouge's world record, 3:43.13, in his sights. And when you've run as quick as him over, well, he broke the 2-mile world record and the 2,000-meter world record, he's got every opportunity. So just over 4 laps of the track. The pace we're looking for around about 55, high 55, 56 seconds. Then somewhere just in and around 152. And it'll then be up to Ingebrigtsen, because I don't think there'll be too many chasing that sort of pace. He's got young Cam Myers, the Australian super talent, super teenage talent. I should mention as well, he's doing pacemaking job here. But Niels Laros of the Netherlands, he could be heading for something special as here. The teenager from the Netherlands has been running so well and has been breaking Ingebrigtsen's age records. So Myers takes it out. And let's not forget, Tim, you know, when Ingebrigtsen, as a 16-year-old, this is a track he loves. He's come here and broken age group records before. Now he's going for a world record.
No, absolutely, Steve. I should point out that, of course, your European record is perhaps one goal for Ingebrigtsen if he can't get down to that astonishing mark of El Garouge from 1999, 3:43.13. Cam Myers take them out. Sawinski will take over, we understand, at about 600 or 700 metres. Ingebrigtsen looking very comfortable there, slotted in third place with Nuguse, who will try desperately to hang on to his coattails.
Kipsang up there as well, McSwain, others, but it will all be about Ingebrigtsen. And I took the chance to just remind myself of that incredible race of El Garouge. Let's not forget that Noah Nyen of Kenya was just behind him. So he had somebody to push him on the last lap. They'd dropped the pace in that race on the third lap. I think Ingebrigtsen will want the pace to stay hard right through to 1,200 metres. And they were spot on. They're heading for 151.58 at this point. That's what they want, that's what they're looking for. Sawinski's a good pacemaker, look at that, exactly right. That's actually through 800 metres. So let's not forget they've got that extra 9 to add on. But Ingebrigtsen, it won't be long before he's on his own here, and he's only got Nuguse for company.
Yeah, Ingebrigtsen chomping at the bit to get past Sawinski, who's done there. Look at that, only about less than 2.5 laps from Sawinski. Now Ingebrigtsen, remember, the European record holder at 5,000, has the strength, Steve, to push on through this last lap and a half, but it's got to be very, very spot on this next 300 metres from Ingebrigtsen, or that world record will slip away. Nuguse hanging on as we expected.
He went through 1,000 at about 2:21. I figured he needed to be at least that, maybe even 2:20, because the difference with El Garouge is he picked it up on the last lap. Ingebrigtsen likes to keep it solid and hard the whole way. Looks behind. He sees he's still got company here. He needed 2:46.47. It's just slipped a little bit, high 47s. He needs a big last 400 meters here. Nuguse is still there. This crowd are on their feet. They know it's going to be incredibly quick, but the American is there, and the American record held by Alan Webb, surely under threat here. They don't look as though they're moving too quickly down the back straight. The lights are still there, though. They've got a chance, surely, if Ingebrigtsen can just find a little bit extra, but he has to win the race first. The American's still there. 1.5 meters, 2 meters between them. That then becomes 3 meters, and Ingebrigtsen has got the kick on now. Nuguse is still hanging in, and he's coming back. The American is just closing the gap slightly. Ingebrigtsen's tired. Nuguse is coming, but he's going to run out of time. Ingebrigtsen heading for the line. It's going to be incredibly quick. 3:43.73. Well, the world record just escaped him. I'll put him third on the all-time list. But Ingebrigtsen, just for a second, I wonder what he thought, because when he crossed the line, the clock actually stopped at 42.90 something, and he might have thought, I've got the record, and then the official time clipped up. Look at Nuguse. Look at George Mills. I have to say, we weren't really watching the chase for third, but that's a massive performance from the British athlete, and that will put him third on the British all-time list, moving him up. He was the world leader before this race here. There's a whole bunch of records behind Tim, but you know what? He had to dig deep to win this.
But isn't it great? The big records, the big performances in history come in the most wonderful races. We all prefer to see this, not time trials, not exhibition runs behind pacemakers, but a battle to the line. Nuguse kept that pressure on. Ingebrigtsen will have sensed the American there, even if he wasn't in his field of vision. And that is so, so close. It's been a long, hard season for Ingebrigtsen. Let's accept that for a start. He probably isn't at his absolute peak, Steve. He misses the world record by 0.6 of a second. Those